Hello and welcome to another update video about AVAX. AVAX still up today slightly, despite some smaller sell-offs in the market at the moment, but that's all not really noteworthy at this stage. AVAX is currently consolidating just around and just below the important $40 level that we discussed in previous updates. Yeah, the 50% retracement of the decline that started in 2021 at the top. Yeah, so this is an important retracement level for this current A wave, or if we push much higher than $40, we might already be doing the wave 2 in one go. Okay, but at the moment, primary scenario is that this is an A wave. If we top here in this region between $40 and $54, because 54 is the next Fibonacci extension. So we don't need another high. It's done what it needs to do on the way up, right? My original target area was between $30 and $40. We are there now, but quite deep in the target area. So I made you aware if we push any higher, 54 will have to be the next target. But if we get to 54, then it might be that this is all of wave 2. Okay, at the moment, I assume we are only doing the A wave of wave 2. Any pullback should be corrective and find support in this support area between $12 and $23. So again, it doesn't need to come down that low. It's a B wave. B waves can be very shallow, but probabilities suggest that we should at least see the 38.2 retracement at $23, and then a C wave higher can unfold. Now, again, if we push higher more directly, it might be that we have done already the ABC structure in here, and this is all of wave 2, and we go down more directly. We'll see, yeah, we'll see. But for now, the question is short term. What is happening here in the short term? Short term, we've highlighted that the move to the upside here in an ABC structure could be done already. We might see one more high in wave 5 of C of the larger A wave. And if we get another high above last week's, so what high was, no, this week's high, yeah, which was made at around $43. So again, you can see how relevant the Fibonacci level was. We haven't so far managed to push and sustain above it. At least there was a reaction, and it took the chart the entire week basically to consolidate. But the next high can send us to $54. That's the next main level on the chart. Any structural resistances along the way? Let's take a look. There isn't much. Can you see that? So we go to the daily chart. So the daily, there isn't much there. Okay, so there was some resistance around $30, and the market literally didn't care about 30. So we've reached 40, the next fib level. Here the market stops a little bit and consolidates a little bit. But there is not much structural resistance there. Okay, so just be aware of that. This is going to be an important one, 54, 55. That's going to be a significant one. I mean, this was at the time literally the crash time, the crash moment, okay? Here. This is when, I remember there was important Fibonacci support there at the time, and we also broke below this low, basically. That was crash moment. And there is going to be quite a bit of support there around that resistance, around that $54 level. It's also now obviously an important Fibonacci retracement level. But yeah, so watching the $40 level, yeah, not much resistance there. So I wouldn't be too surprised if we continue the rally a little more. It's just that if we go any higher, yeah, than Monday's high, we just have to be very much aware that it increases the risk that the next pullback may not be corrective, but instead impulsive. But we'll see. We'll see about that. For now, in the very short term, I haven't got any evidence that a top has formed. In fact, the movements to the downside were corrective. We are still holding and consolidating in this sideways correction, which you might call a triangle pattern. Looking at the 1 hour chart, the market is currently trying to break above the trend line here even. Yeah. And I suggested already in the last update, we might be forming here some kind of a triangle, but I haven't got enough waves in place. Alternatively, the wave 4 might already have bottomed here. And I mean, this looks like a 5-wave move up, to be honest. Yeah, does look like a 5-wave move up. So maybe another 1-2 setup. And yeah, I mean, if it keeps pushing, we'll be in a wave 3 or 5. And then, as I said, next target would be $54. I think if we get above Monday's high, we should get to 54. We'll see. But that would be my my view, because there's literally not any significant fib level left between 40 and 54, and also no resistance structurally. Okay, that's my update about AVAX. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.